Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a report about a drug company and it looks like they just won a fight that could lead to them selling more medicine. Let's see what's going on. This report is about Avadel Pharmaceuticals and a recent court decision that went their way. Basically, they were fighting for the right to sell their drug for more uses, and it looks like they just got a big step closer. This is important because it could mean more sales and more money for the company. Before we jump in, if you are into getting the real story from these corporate filings, then be sure to subscribe. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can chat with other people about what we uncover. This report is a Form 8K which companies file to announce important events. In this case, the big event is a legal win. It is dated May 6, 2025, so this is pretty recent news. The company is called Avadel Pharmaceuticals PLC, and they're based in Ireland. Their stock trades under the ticker symbol AVDL. The report mentions a press release about a favourable ruling. This means the company is announcing good news about a court decision. Companies issue press releases to quickly get information out to the public. The press release is about an appeal of a court order. This suggests the company was previously blocked from doing something and now they've won the right to do it. That is usually a good thing for the company. This section dives into the details of the court case. It talks about the United States Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit, which is a higher court. They made a ruling in favour of Avadel in a case against Jazz Pharmaceuticals. This is pretty important because it involves a drug called LUMRYZ. The court case was about an injunction, which is a court order that stops someone from doing something. Jazz Pharmaceuticals had gotten a court to stop Avadel from selling LUMRYZ for certain uses. The appeals court overturned some of that injunction, meaning Avadel can now pursue those uses. The ruling specifically allows Avadel to apply for approval to sell LUMRYZ for any indication beyond narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is a sleep disorder. This means Avadel can try to get the drug approved for other conditions as well. The court also lifted restrictions on Avadel doing clinical trials, which are the studies needed to get a drug approved. Now, Avadel can start new studies of LUMRYZ for other potential uses, which opens up new possibilities for the drug and the company. The report includes exhibits, one of which is the press release we talked about earlier. This is where you can find more details about the court case and the company's plans. So what does all this mean? Basically, Avadel Pharmaceuticals in a legal fight with another drug company, Jazz Pharmaceuticals, over the right to sell their drug LUMRYZ for different uses. A lower court had sided with Jazz, blocking Avadel from doing so. But Avadel appealed, and the higher court, the Federal Circuit, sided with them, overturning some of the restrictions. Now, Avadel can try to get LUMRYZ approved for other conditions besides narcolepsy, and they can start the studies needed to do that. This is a significant win for Avadel because it opens up new markets and revenue streams for the drug. From a financial standpoint, this ruling is definitely good news for Avadel. The ability to pursue additional indications for LUMRYZ means they have the potential to significantly increase the drug's sales. Of course, there's no guarantee they'll get those approvals, but this removes a major roadblock that was in their way. Looking at Avadel more broadly, this legal win seems to suggest that their strategy of expanding the use of LUMRYZ is viable. They have a drug that's already approved for one condition, and now they have a chance to get it approved for others. That is much easier than starting from scratch with a brand new drug. One thing to keep in mind is that even though Avadel won this appeal, they still need to go through the FDA approval process for any new indications. The FDA could reject their application, or it could take a long time to get approved. So there's still some risk involved. Overall, though, this seems like a positive development for Avadel. They have a chance to grow their business by expanding the use of an existing drug, and they just cleared a major hurdle in that process. Alright, that's our breakdown of Avadel's latest filing. What's your take on this ruling and what it signals for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings. And don't forget to check out the Discord in the description so you can join the conversation. Thanks for watching and see you next time.